Sack Life beat depression. It's day 865, and we're staying alive with another somatic healing session to wipe out depression. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here now. Anyone who's tuning in later, appreciate you guys and girls out there. Welcome to day 4 of the 21 Days of Gratitude campaign, 21 Days of Gratitude initiative that's being put out there by Hope to Courage. I want to shout out gratitude to them, just like we start every single show. Today's show will be no different. We're going to start with that powerful mental health tool of gratitude. So I want to shout out gratitude first and foremost to Hope to Courage, to Naomi, to Samia, to Alan, to the team at Zentai, for everybody who's putting together this movement and helping share free mental health tools and different ways that people can help themselves. So gratitude going out to them. Also want to shout out gratitude to Eurobus for giving me a place to stay. Let me reunite with my bus, and just being amazing people out here at Eurobus. Super good vibes. Super cool bus camp. If you got a bus and you're looking for a place to camp, it's beautiful out here practically every night. Temperatures are a little harsh, but other than that, it's freaking magic, like all the time. Also, want to shout out gratitude to my buddy Rook, as the Rook Wave Switch out there. He sent me my solar battery today, so I'm going to be running on solar power. We'll have unlimited power soon. I'll have lighting and electric heat in the bus, so things are going to get a little bit better for me. Gratitude going out to Rook out there. Check him out. He's making waves in the tattoo industry with his tattoo machinery. That being said, go ahead and think about your piece of gratitude. That gratitude, just simply asking yourself the question, what do I have to be grateful for today, can help have a positive impact on the mind and help you find those silver linings, especially if you're dealing with hard times. Second mental health tool we're going to get into, progress tracking, keeping track of the number of days that you show up for yourself and you move forwards. It's been 865 days of consecutive progress and success for me, the Sackman. Let me know how many days it's been for you. If you're taking this class and this is your daily dose of progress and success, that's great. But you can use this list tool with pretty much anything, any goal that you can accomplish. That gives you proof that even in the face of the lies that depression or anxiety tries to sell us, you still got that goal done. You still accomplished it for yourself. You can use that list tool to keep track of that, and it will build up over time into more self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-validation, slowly transforming that victim mindset that depression sells us into a victor mindset. So you can make this list tool even more effective by making that daily accomplishable goal something that builds you up physically and mentally. So a heavy bag routine, quality time with Bob, the training dummy, or time at the gym, time on a bike, time in this class, whatever it is that works for you. Use the list tracking tool with that, and it's going to become even more powerful, even more effective in your life. For me personally, too, this also has let me keep track of the fact it's been 865 days since I've dealt with a single thought of suicidal ideation, and also 865 days where I have factually not been debilitated because I've been up on my feet fighting forwards, and it can do the same thing for you. So please do keep track of your progress. If you got a number out there, share it. It's one of the best ways to encourage other people to make progress and help other people find those tools that work for them. Checking in on the comments. Soul Traveler, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Ken Bro, thanks for being here. Lisa the Luminary. Samia, thank you for being here as well. Hello from Jersey. Grateful for the movement. Heck yeah. Shout out to Lisa the Luminary coming in at 500, sharing her progress. 565 days of consecutive progress for Lisa out there. Good stuff, Lisa. Thank you so much for being a rock in our community, for being an inspiration, for motivating others with your progress and your self-care as well. Thank you so much for sharing that number. All right, so we talked about the number tool. We talked about the gratitude tool. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. Today is a Water Flow Wednesday. It's an active recovery day, so it's going to be a low-intensity session. We're going to move nice and slow, and we're going to be linking movement with breath and practicing those martial arts patterns that we learned the last couple of days, the first 3 days of our 21 Day of Gratitude movement. So we'll be using the jab, the cross, and those hooks, and also level changes, right? We're going to be playing around with those, and we're going to be moving through a moving meditation. We're going to link this powerful breathwork tool known as diaphragmatic breathing in with our martial arts practice, and it's going to allow us to calm the nervous system, de-stress, de-escalate situation, ground ourselves into the moment, clear our minds, and at the same time improve our striking technique, improve our martial arts technique through that movement. We're going to build that muscle memory. So let's talk about the breathwork tool we're linking in today. It's a very powerful one known as diaphragmatic breathing. It has the ability to slow your heart rate, calm your nervous system, and let you de-stress and think clearly, even in a high-stress situation. And it's a very easy tool to use. Just have to practice with it. The more you practice with it, the more powerful it can become, just like those other tools. Let's start with the hands. One hand on the chest, one hand over the belly. We're going to take a long, deep breath through the nose, filling the belly with air and keeping the chest nice and flat. Let's do it together. Deep breath in through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it for a moment, and long and slow exhale out the mouth. As we exhale out that mouth, we want to make sure we purse the lips and put some back pressure there. Put some resistance in the mouth so you're pushing against something and you're exhaling all that air out of the belly. That back pressure is going to further exercise that diaphragmatic breathing tool and allow you to calm that nervous system. We also want to make sure the exhale is twice as long as the inhale. So let's do it one more time using those couple of pointers, a couple of spots that you can improve. Take that deep breath in through the nose, nice and slow, filling the belly, keeping the chest flat. Hold on to it. Now long and slow through pursed lips. Exhale and let it go. Nice and slow, nice and easy. You might already feel those calming effects if you used this tool before and you've gotten good with it. You might already feel the powerful effects of that breathwork tool. Now we're going to link it with movement and practice our martial arts technique nice and slow in a low intensity environment. And I'll show you how we'll do that in just a moment. But keep in mind, as we move through our patterns, if you feel tension, if you feel burn, if you start to get a workout from keeping your guard high or that lactic acid building up in the shoulders and the arms, always return to the breath. Always return to a neutral position, right? Nice neutral stance, hand over the chest and belly if you need them as a guide. If you don't need them, you can rest them even in a more comfortable position by your side. And return to that breathwork tool. Deep breath in through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. So today's session is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a flow-based session. We're going 10 minutes straight through, but you're tuning into you. It's all about you, tuning into you, and using these tools in a way that works for you. So like I said before, as we're moving through the routine, if you feel that workout start to happen, if you feel the intensity start to pick up or the burn, return to the power of the breath, neutralize that system, neutralize that anxiety or that stress that you're starting to feel. Our goal here is going to be to link that breathwork tool with movement. So let me show you how we do it. We're going to take that deep breath in, and as we're inhaling to the belly, we're going to assume our defensive stance. So we practiced this Muay Thai stance from before, so you guys should be prepared if you've been here the last couple of days. We're going to take that deep breath into the belly, assuming our defensive stance. Guard high by the brow line, right? Chin tucked. We're in Muay Thai position. We're holding the breath in the belly. Long and slow, we're going to exhale forwards into our striking pattern. And fully exhale there at the point of impact in our striking pattern. Once we fully exhaled out the mouth and we're in proper form, we're going to take that deep breath in back through the nose and return to defensive stance. Guard high, we're holding the breath in the belly. Long and slow, we're going to exhale into striking pattern. And that is it. It is that simple. We are linking breath with movement and martial arts technique, and you can use any striking pattern that you'd like. Try and limit yourself to 2 or 3 strikes total so that you don't get carried away with the intensity or the energy associated with martial arts. But move nice and slow with that breath, following the exhale, flowing with that exhale into your form. Think about proper form, right? You have so many different points we can tune into the body, making sure we're balanced, making sure we're centered, making sure we turn that fist over, we step in, and we fully exhale. Make sure the guard's high at the same time. Lots of different ways that we can improve ourselves by focusing in on those little points of adjustment. Shout out to Slayer Ken. Thanks for being here, brother, and for sharing your days. 473, crushing it. Good stuff, brother. Thank you so much for inspiring. So that being said, we now have the diaphragmatic breathing tool. We know how we're going to link it in with movement. Make sure when we start to add more movements that you keep it one long, slow exhale. Nice and slow. The slower the better. And follow that breath as your guide. Your breath is your coach here. All right. And remember, breathe in through the nose, fill in the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Chest stays flat the entire time. Chest should not be rising and falling. That will activate that anxiety, that nervous system, that heightened state. We want to breathe from the belly. Use that diaphragmatic breathing tool and keep it calm and focused. Tunes we're going to have today. Some nice calming binaural beats if you'd like them. They are encoded with those binaural tunes. You can listen through headphones on Spotify for free. Just search the artist, saclifeofficial.com. Listen with headphones. It might help you fall asleep. It's supposed to help people enter REM sleep and also enter a state of meditation, de-stress, keep it calm. It won't work through Instagram because it's mono. But if it's in stereo and you're working with those headphones, you can get that binaural effect. So check that out when you get a chance. Make sure you're staying hydrated and you're checking in on you. Even though we're going low intensity, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And you're showing up for you. All right, let's do it. Starting the timer now. Single round. We're going to start with just the jab. Take that deep breath into the belly, assuming defensive stance. Guard high, long and slow. Exhale into the jab. Fully exhaling out the mouth. Proper form. Think about those points of adjustment. Is your guard in the right place? Are you protecting your head? Is your chin tucked? Is your shoulder rolled up for added defense? Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Holding that breath in the belly. Long exhale forwards. Into that striking pattern, the jab. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. And we're going to add in the cross now. Long and slow exhale through jab cross. Flowing right from one into the other. Thinking about proper form. Remember, we practiced these the last couple of days. You can always go back and retake those lessons. Refine your form. Deep inhale back through the nose to the belly. Guard high, holding that breath in the belly. Long and slow exhale through jab cross. If you're an experienced martial artist, you should be using any striking pattern you enjoy here. Any strikes, knees, elbows, clinch work, everything. Anything you need work on, you can refine in a low intensity environment that gives you a break at the same time. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Hold that breath in the belly. Visualize the opponent. Long exhale through jab cross. Slower the better. Ideally, we want the end of that breath to finish right as our final strike lands. And then we're going to take that deep breath in through the nose, back to defensive stance. Guard high. Let's start working with the hooks we learned the other day. Start with the lead hook. Long exhale forwards. Into the lead hook. Keeping the guard high, rotating through the body. Small step in there. Fully exhale at the point of impact. And deep inhale back to defensive stance. Let's do it. Guard is high, long, and slow. Exhale forwards into the hook. Fully exhale there. Visualize making contact with that target, being in proper form. Deep inhale back through the nose to defensive pattern. And if you're feeling that lactic acid buildup, shake out the arms. Return to the breath. Make sure that nervous system is staying calm and relaxed. If you need the hands as a guide, use them. Make sure the chest stays flat. Let's breathe deep to the belly and keep that nervous system under control. Deep breath in. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. Remember to purse the lips. Breathe nice and easy. This is your body. This is your nervous system. And you're in control now. Let's do it again. Deep breath in through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. Remember, this is active recovery. We're giving ourselves a break from the stress of high intensity training. Training smart so we can continue training every day, moving forwards, making progress for the rest of our lives. Back to stance. Take that deep breath into the belly, and we're going to add that rear hook in this time. Deep breath into defensive stance. Guard high, long and slow exhale through two hooks. Lead hook and rear hook. Your goal here to stay focused, stay balanced. Keep the chin tucked. Think about the form and rotating on the balls of the feet. Landing on that target, fully exhaling. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Visualize that opponent as you hold the breath in the belly. Long and slow exhale through double hooks. Remember, the strategy, the technique, the form that we learned yesterday on those hooks. And deep inhale back to defensive stance. At any time, if you feel that buildup, that lactic acid, go ahead and return to the breath. If not, keep it going. 2 to 3 strikes total. Proper form. Start to mix those techniques together. You got the jab, the cross, and those double hooks from yesterday. If you're experienced martial artist, use any striking pattern you'd like from any martial arts system that you'd like. Deep inhale back to the belly. Hold that breath in. Get creative with it. Start to mix up those strikes. 3 strikes total. That should be the max volume. Any more than that and the pace is going to get too fast. So limit yourself to 3 strikes, but they can be any 3 strikes that you'd like. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Holding that breath in the belly. Visualize that opponent. Long and slow exhale through your 3 strikes. 3 strikes of your choice here. Fully exhale into that last one. Deep inhale back. Let's return to the breath. Neutral stance. Make sure the chest is staying flat and we're breathing deep to the belly. Shout out to Claire. I see you. Deep breath into the belly. You can close the eyes and visualize the breath here. That will make it even more effective. Long exhale through pursed lips. Twice as long as that inhale. Let's keep that nervous system under control. This is not high intensity. This is low intensity active recovery. Deep breath in again to the belly, nice and slow. Hold the breath there. Long exhale out the mouth. Through pursed lips. This is your nervous system and you're in control. Let's breathe again. Deep breath into the belly. Hold on to it. Long exhale through pursed lips. We're taking our power. Taking that control back over that nervous system. It feels good. All right, let's keep it moving. Deep breath into your defensive stance. Now get creative. Use any striking pattern you'd like from any tools that you've got. Really make it your own. If you only have the jab, the cross, and the hooks, use those. But if not, just get creative. Flow with it. Start to think about how that breath links and how you can link that movement in. And nice and easy, follow the breath as a guide. Deep breath into the belly. Long exhale forwards. Any striking pattern you like. Deep breath back to defensive stance. Long exhale forward. If it's a single strike, do it nice and slow as you let it flow. Deep inhale back. If it's multiple strikes, just tune to the pace of that breath. Long exhale forward. Deep inhale back. You can use kicks here too. Long exhale forward. Deep inhale back. Holding that breath in the belly. Long exhale through your striking pattern. Fully exhale there. If at any time you lose balance or composure, return to the breath, return to a neutral stance. Tune into that nervous system and keep it under control. Deep breath into the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth, pursed lips. Visualize that breath leaving the belly, exiting the mouth, and calming the nervous system. Deep breath in again to the belly, nice and slow through the nose. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale and let it go. Let's get back into our pattern. This is about you, customizing for you, showing up for you. Do what you enjoy here. Any striking pattern that you'd like. Deep breath into the belly. In defensive stance, hold it. Long and slow exhale through your striking pattern. Fully exhale there. Deep inhale back. Nice and easy. Remember, flow nice and slow. Long exhale forwards. Fully exhale in striking position. Deep inhale back. Holding that breath in the belly. Any striking pattern you'd like. Nice and easy. Long exhale. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Hold it in the belly. Long exhale forward. exhale there, deep inhale back. Long exhale forwards. Fully exhaling. And deep inhale back through the nose. Remember, have fun. Use those tools, those striking patterns you enjoy. Long exhale forward. Deep inhale back to the belly. If you get carried away with the intensity, let's return to the breath as we finish up. Neutral position. If you need the hands as a guide, make sure that chest stays flat. Breathe deep to the belly. If you don't need the hands, keep them somewhere more comfortable. Deep breath in. Hold that breath in the belly. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. This is active recovery. Deep breath in again, nice and slow, visualizing that breath into the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. That is the end of our active recovery Water Flow Wednesday session. I hope that you're feeling the powerful effects of these breathwork tools and the other tools that we're sharing. Remember, find the tools that work for you. Find the things that work for you. There's literally hundreds of ways that we can help ourselves move forwards towards better mental health. There's hundreds of ways that we can fight forwards and conquer depression, debilitation, and suicidal ideation. So find the ones that work for you. If it's not the breathwork tool, maybe it's meditation. If it's not meditation, maybe it's visualization. If it's not that, maybe it's movement. Maybe it's cycling. Maybe it's hitting the gym. Maybe it's hitting the heavy bag. Maybe it's hitting Bob. You know, it can be any of those things. It can be a number of things, but we've got to find the ones that work for us. Remember to check in on the Hope to Courage movement, because they are sharing tons of free mental health tools from other professionals in their field. They're giving away free resources. It's literally gold, life-saving gold, being given away for free. All you got to do is check out and find the ones that work for you. So check out the website at www.hopetocourage.com and check out all the different offerings on different social media platforms right now. There's only 18 days left, and then we're going to be back to just me and you, moving forwards every day, which is not a bad thing. This is everything that I need, but you know, there's so much more to tap into. So make sure you're exploring your options out there. Checking in on comments just before we go. Yoga and Wellness, thank you for being here. Claire said, hi, Sackman. Chemo is working. My cancer is getting smaller and smaller. That's awesome, Claire. Thank you so much for sharing and for being here and being an inspiration to others by showing up for yourself, fighting forwards, and tuning into tools that work for you, even though you're going through challenges. We all have challenges out here, different challenges. It's not about comparison. But when we show up and we overcome those challenges and we take care of ourselves publicly, it's a great way to inspire others to do the same. And she said, is that you beside you? Yes, it is. That is me beside me. Thanks for noticing. Until next time, I will catch you same Sack time, same Sack channel, same Sack life. Sackman out.